There was once a man who had seen everything. Every tree, every hill, every mountain, every kingdom. He was a man without a home, with only the clothes he wore and an unusual-looking bag at his side. On his travels, he passed a home in the distance that caught his eye. This was no ordinary house. It was big. It was huge. The roof of the house met the light of the sun at the edge of the sky. A palace that was so big it would take 1.5 years to surely see it whole. Whoever lived there was rich beyond his wildest imagination. There were 2 small shimmering specks of gold sparkling in the sun, floating out of the palace. It was a man and a woman coated in gold clothing and jewellery, walking towards him. The palace was so big that in the distance they were nothing but a shimmering pinprick next to it. "Sir, we have seen you walk across these hills with no home, with nothing, yet you are content. We have gold, we have a palace, we have an entire kingdom that we rule over, but we are not content. We have food, we have warmth, we have everything we could ever want or need. All you have are your clothes and that bag on your side. Quite an unusual bag, isn't it? What do you have in that bag?" And the traveller said, "Nothing." "No, please tell us. Really, I don't want to open it. It's nothing. There's nothing to see." "You're lying to us. A ruler of a kingdom knows when a peasant is lying. You will show us what you have in that unusual little bag that we don't have." "Okay, have it your way. Take me into your palace, give me some bread, give me a place to sleep, and I will show you." So they took him into the palace and gave him a feast. He looked down at the massive feast they had prepared for him, too much to eat. They gave him a room where he could sleep, a bed so big, too big to sleep on. The next morning, the 2 rulers came to his room. "We've done what you asked. Now tell us, what is in your bag? The one thing that we don't have that keeps you so content." Good morning to you too. Quite a comfortable bed you have here. Even though it's a bit big, I slept like a baby. Thanks for asking." "Enough! Just tell us what's in your bag, or we'll take it from you and look for ourselves." Okay. Take me into your most luxurious room, where all of your gold and riches are kept." "Fine." So they took him into their most luxurious room. The traveller looked around. Expensive paintings, luxurious wallpaper, and a mountain of gold. Too much gold to spend. And then he looked at his bag on his side. "You want to see what's in my bag?" "Yes." "Because I have the one thing that you don't have?" "Yes." "And that will make you content?" "Yes." "Over the past day, this is what I have seen. You live a wealthy life. You own all of the gold in the land, and it is not enough, so you go out and take more gold. You are served food cooked by others, and it is not enough, so you demand more food. If you truly want to know what makes me so content, you must leave your palace. Dress in some old clothes that you have and don't bring anything else with you. Do not return until 1 year has passed. When you do return, I promise I will show you what is in my bag. So, the next day, the two rulers in the kingdom dressed up warm in some old clothes and left with nothing else, just as the traveller told them to. Wait! How will we survive? Surely we will starve. We must bring food. But the traveller said to leave with nothing. How is he to know? So they packed a bag of food. Okay, off we go. Wait! It is cold, we will freeze. We must bring some blankets for warmth. But the traveller said to leave with nothing. How is he to know? So they packed some blankets. Okay, off we go. Wait! It is expensive. We will not be able to buy anything. We must bring some gold. But the traveller said to leave with... Yes, I know what the traveller said. How is he to know? Off they went. A year passed by and they returned home to their palace. Dirty, hungry, poor. Without gold, they had spent it all. Without blankets, they had lost them. Their clothes were torn. Their fingernails were so long they were like claws. As promised, there was the man waiting. He asked them, "Are you content yet?" "No, of course not. We're dirty, we're cold, we stink like rats. We ran out of food and we ran out of money and we couldn't buy food, so we had to eat rats. Disgusting. We did what you asked. We left. Now we're dirty and stinking, but we have not found peace. You did not do what I asked. I asked you to leave with nothing. You brought food, you brought blankets, you brought gold, and a good thing we did. We would have starved. We would have frozen. We would have been much smellier than we are now. Keep your word and show us what is in that unusual bag of yours. Whatever it is, we will give you all the gold we have for it. We just want to be content. We want peace." The man took the unusual-looking bag from his side. Inside this bag is the one thing that you do not want and have never wanted. He opened the bag. They peered in, and what they saw, they will never understand. It's empty. You have broken your promise. You said that if we were to leave our palace, then we would return and you would show us what you have inside your unusual bag that we do not have. The one thing inside that bag that keeps you content on your travels. There was never anything inside this bag. You only thought that because I was content, I must have had something you did not. So, you have nothing. How can you be content with nothing? And the man said, "But you have everything. If I can find peace with nothing, then surely what brings someone peace is nothing. You cannot find peace in your riches and gold, or even food or clothes. You left your house of comfort and riches to search for peace, and you did not find it. And now the last place you have to look to find your peace is closer than you ever imagined. You can find your peace from within." The man closed his empty bag and off he went. never to be seen again.